Hello and welcome to FISD Tiger Zone. I'm Ryan Delgado, a senior at Friendship High School.
And I'm Greg Sandercox, a sophomore here at Friendship High School. For the next half hour, one teacher won the trip she'll never forget. She tells us all about it. Plus,
What Friendship is doing to better protect their students.
and how career technology is providing new experiences for all students. FISD Tiger Zone starts now.
The last thing a parent wants to think about is a tragedy at the school their child attends.
That's right. Friendship is trying something new so parents can feel a little better about dropping their child off at school. Jordan Hernandez has more.
This button is something new when you enter most Friendship campuses. Before visitors enter Friendship Independent School District, they'll find a new layer of security between them and the main office. And this is all in an effort to keep students safe. Even though this is a little change, it could make a major difference in your child's safety. Friendship Middle School Assistant Principal Richard Dean says the system is just another way they're protecting students and teachers.
It's going to allow us to screen visitors as they come in and allow us to make sure that the appropriate people are getting in to see the students in our schools.
Visitors are already required to check in at the main office, but now the main office will be locked and someone has to buzz you in, and these cameras allow school secretaries to see who's at the door. Public Information Director Andy Penny says the secretaries are the first line of defense.
The secretary, as our first line of defense, has an opportunity to screen that person before they ever get access into the building.
FMS Secretary Lakeitha Crozier says these new tools help her see and hear who's at the door before letting them inside.
So I can actually see on the monitor who is coming in, and that will let me know if it is a student or if it's a parent, and that way when I can buzz them in, I actually know who's coming into our building and the reason why.
Penny says maintenance worked during the Christmas holiday to install these new measures. For FISD Tiger Zone, I'm Jordan Hernandez.
Friendship administrators are having to adjust to the growth in our district. New Northridge Elementary Principal Shannon Morrison is having to readjust to these changes.
All right, hug it up.
Northridge Principal Shannon Morrison has students a little bit shorter than he used to.
I get 2 hugs. All right, y'all have a good day. We'll see y'all later. Being the head principal is pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie to you.
Morrison was the assistant principal at Friendship High School for 7 years before moving over to Northridge. Not only do the Friendship High School students think he was pretty cool, so do some of the Northridge students we talked to.
I miss Miss Boer, but I like Mr. Morrison too. He's really nice and he takes discipline really good.
I like Mr. Morrison. He's really nice, and I like the new changes he's made to our school.
Transition has to deal more with personnel and the budget.
Hey, those are 2 things that I didn't necessarily have to deal with a lot at the high school. Miss Spicer took care of most of that for us, which I appreciated. But yeah, making sure that I don't overspend. You know, you only have a certain amount of funds, and so and make sure that stuff is going toward kids.
For FISD Tiger Zone,
Princess Perky Pants? No? Ballerina, that's what it was, the ballerina, that's what it was.
I'm Greg Sandercox.
We're going to tell you about a 4th grader who's taking on the spelling bee in a not so usual way. Here's Kim Hancock with more.
Carla Corrales, a 4th grader at Willow Bend Elementary, took first place at Texas Tech's annual Spanish Spelling Bee. Since Carla has been taught both English and Spanish growing up, she did not think she would ever be good at a spelling bee.
I never knew it because I never tried it before, and this was my first time doing it like in forever.
But now after winning the spelling bee, Carla says she will definitely enter again if another opportunity comes her way.
Yes.
Right.
I want to thank my teacher because he is the best teacher, and the other kids were like fifth
5th grade to 6th grade, and it was so hard. And thank you to my teacher.
Tiger Vision News, I'm Kimberly Hancock.
Coming up after the break, you can say her trip was super. Earlier this year, we'll tell you what that is all about.
Plus, Terra Vista Middle School students head over to the science spectrum for the day.
And what middle school students say about what it takes to perform in front of large crowds. All these stories and more coming up on FISD Tiger Zone.